Hello, everybody. What if I tell you that I'm grateful for the most challenging and heart wrenching times I've ever experienced in my life? What if I tell you that I have come to appreciate them? I remember years ago, a therapist told me you were given this life because you're strong enough to live it. And I said, nah, I don't think so. But I think when I look back and I ponder some of the most poignant memories, I look back and I say, the most heart-wrenching times when it came to my first love, when I dealt with the loss of my father, my sexual assault, the estrangement from my children, the list goes on. Those are the times in which I was challenged the most in my life. And I'll tell you, a lot of times I always say, well, I'll just deal with it later. And then it manifests itself in many different ways. Sometimes I overeat. There's been times when I'll learn how to crochet and I'll buy, instead of a skein of yarn, maybe 10 skeins of yarn. Or maybe I'll overindulge and overeat. There's just a variety of things I've done to deal with stresses. But I can say the most challenging times have also been the periods in which I grew the most, where I was stretched beyond belief. And I said, I don't think I can handle it. And then time goes by when things are pretty quiet or smooth, and then you face another challenge, whether it's once a year or once every 5 years, etc. And I think over time we are molded into something lesser or greater than what we currently are. I can't say any of those times were particularly smooth or easy, but I can say today I'm a greater value to people because of what I've been through in my life. I now understand what it is to lose a loved one, or to be estranged from your children, or to not be given an opportunity to be a grandma, to face your my assailant in court. I can just say it has allowed me to become more empathetic, compassionate, stronger. At, I've had a greater resolve because of all of these things. And as much as I want to say, gosh, I wish I would have never experienced that, and I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy, I have to say that I have a much greater depth. My heart has been changed over time. I have become stronger but softer. I have not become more bitter as a result of that. And I know a lot of people who have been through similar things to me, and we'll touch on parental estrangement. Did I want that? Absolutely not. I wanted to continue to be a mom, to be a grandma, to be at my daughter's wedding and be with her in the hospital when she gave birth. But I had to accept their decisions and respect them as individuals and give them the space they were asking for. It's not something I thought would ever happen, but a lot of people in the same situation have become bitter, angry, hateful, seek revenge, it won't let go. Their life as they know it has become worse because they failed to say, My son or daughter's an adult. They have the right to make a decision. If they don't want a relationship with me, even if I don't like it, that's their choice. A lot of people say, well, that's my son, my daughter. I gave birth to them and they own me. That's a bitter pill to swallow. Just because I gave birth to someone doesn't mean I have rights over them after the age of 18. Unless they're living in your house, you have the right to set rules, but they still have the right to go out and do their own thing. I can say everything I face has allowed me the opportunity to sit here and help other people with my experiences, my words, and to let people know, you know what, despite what you're going to face or what you've been through, if you choose to heal, you can thrive in this world. You can find happiness, you can find love, you can find joy, and most important, you can use your experience to help other people the same way I do. You don't have to make a video. You can just start talking to people at work and say, you know what? My daughter hasn't talked to me in a while, and I can guarantee you, you'll find plenty of other people that say the same thing. Oh, really? My son hasn't talked to me in a while either. I was so embarrassed. I thought I was the only one. When it comes to suffering, we are not the only ones who will face those things. So anyways, I just wanted to say I hope this video helps someone. Know that you are not alone, and know no matter what you've been through, that you too can one day smile again. So anyways, that's all I've got, and I'll be back.